exciting and new. Come aboard, we're expecting you and love, life's sweetest reward. Let it flow, it floats back to you. Love boat, soon we'll be making another run. The Love Boat promises something for everyone. Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. And love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore. It's love. Welcome aboard, it's love.
Way up north to Alaska, way up north to Alaska, north to Alaska, go north for us is home. North to Alaska, go north, the rush is on. Big Sam left Seattle in the year of '92 with George Pratt, his partner, and brother Billy too. They crossed the Yukon River and found the Bonanza Gold below that old white mountain, just a little southeast of Nome. Sam crossed the majestic mountains to the valleys far below. He talked to his team of huskies as he mushed on.
Our starboard side in about 5 seconds. It's kind of foggy, so you want to see, you'll have to open your windows a little bit. I want to crack this window. On our right hand side, you guys see that totem pole carved out of cedar? So if we open one view on the right hand side of Rainbow Falls, we're going to stop where we're right over it. So here in a second. If you guys want to get a better view, you can. We'll talk about Rainbow Falls a little bit. If you watch the falls long enough, you'll inevitably see cannons swimming their way up the falls with flashing with scales.
There's one.
You want the base of the waterfall, you can see salmon waiting to make turns and swim up. To the left of the waterfall, you'll see the salmon ladder, that concrete structure, the fish ladder, or something about the sailing ladder. That was put in to help the fish navigate this waterfall. Ever since you put that salmon ladder in, it's about 50% increase in salmon population. Anybody seen a salmon yet?
I know.
You should be able to see something. Here's salmon hatchery. That's why there's 5 pools here. And they represent the 5 stages of the life cycle of the salmon, as well as the 5 types of salmon. Does anybody know what the 5 types of salmon are?
I do not.
We got boiled, baked, smoked, and fried salmon, right? No, okay, I'll teach you guys a mnemonic. So our thumb is going to represent our chum salmon, thumb and chum. Our index finger you might sock someone in the eye with, is your sockeye salmon. Your middle finger is your biggest finger, so that's going to be your king finger, your king salmon. Your ring finger you might put a piece of silver on, is your silver salmon. And your pinky is what? Pink, your pink salmon, exactly. So we got chum, sockeye, king, silver, and pink salmon. So there are 5 types of salmon. And there's 2 main problems with an open air salmon hatchery. What are they? Bears and the Eagles, right? So they're not playing each other in the NFL. They would come here and they would bulk up on all this free salmon, right? This buffet. And so the city had to get wise, and they built a covered salmon hatchery there in the back. And that's that wooden building with the salmon emblem on the front. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Side note, off the script, there's a totem pole museum. Ketchikan has the world's largest collection of standing totem poles. If you want to learn more about the totem poles, you find yourself in City Park, you can find a totem pole museum just on the other side of those trees right there if you follow that bridge. That was off the script. Just wanted you guys to know. But my acoustic always get a little funny in there, so I like to, we're just going to try to make as much noise as we can. Are we okay with that? As we graduate, I'll count you guys down. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Very well done. So as early in the morning as it is, you guys did great. We like to make as much noise as we can because there's a crosswalk right in front of that tunnel. They don't work well together. We're now at Sea Vessel. I warned you guys we were coming into the water. Welcome aboard. The left side is now our port side. Is that right? Do you remember that left and port both have 4 letters in the name? Our right side is our starboard side. Are you guys northbound or southbound? So you guys are headed to Victoria over Vancouver? Victoria. Oh, Juneau. Some there's different.
Yeah, we're doing Skagway tomorrow.
Oh, wonderful. So let's talk about some of the fishing boats. We're already seeing, we're actually passing by this Orca song right there. You guys see the Orca song? That's at our 5 o'clock position right now. That's a purse seiner. By and large, purse seiners are the most common fishing vessel that we're going to see today. So keep your eyes peeled for purse seiner. You can distinguish a purse seiner by the big skiff on the back of the boat. They also have a big crane and a very large net, usually. And what they'll do is they'll take that skiff and they'll attach itself to the net, and they'll go in a big circle in the water, and then reattach that net to the primary vessel. Then cinch the top of the net closed like a purse. That's why they call it a purse seiner. And they use that big crane to come down and grab the net and go hunt the fish in the water at once. These guys are so effective at fishing that they actually need help. Alright guys, let's go up the ramp. I need everyone to lean forward. They're all going to run to the back. If we don't lean forward, we'll stall about halfway up the ramp.
You're not leaning forward.
Be really careful with your electronics. You're holding them out the window. I hate to see.
That would be ugly. I'd be so sad.
Now we're gonna pull up out of the water and we're gonna do a real quick safety inspection. Our legs, our wheels, they don't retract regrettably when we're in the water, so they just kind of dangle down there. They usually pick up some hitchhikers. Sometimes usually it's seaweed, sometimes it's salmon. If it's both, I'll bring it up. We can all have sushi for lunch. Right? And I'm gonna rinse the brake pads of any salt water that's corrosive to our material.
You can look at the pictures. You can look at the pictures, but it won't be the same.
Everybody goes to beach. This is just
The Iditarod Trail will give me a team and a good lead dog and a sled that's built so fine, and let me race those miles to Nome 1049. Then when I get back to my home, hey, I can tell my tale. I did the Iditarod Trail.
I'm not.
Hi, everybody.
I brought you something.
Welcome to Dog Camp. My name's Jay. I'm gonna start you off here. We have a bunch of dogs hooked up ready to go, and they're about to get very noisy and look a little wild and crazy, but it's just the start. They have all figured out when the buses arrive, it is time to run, and running is their favorite thing ever. So don't mind them. It's kind of like dogs at home. When you grab the leash, say the walk word, they know what's happening next. We're gonna give them what they want as quickly as we can, get you guys moving.
It's a lot of dogs.
He gotta go. Bless the Lord.
Alright, Mustang. Top of the hill here. Straight ahead. Squinty there is sweet too. So feel free to say hi to both of them. And then my shy guys here, they were born in the winter time, so they're not so sure about vets yet. So we're gonna give these four a little bit of space. We got Vice Grips and Ginger there, along with Sugar and Cream. We're gonna come up here to Tang. Tang's my old guy. I'm gonna get him over on our side real quick.
There's a dog race run from Ecuador to Nome, and it's a grueling race with a lightning pace, where the chilly winds do wail beneath the northern lights, across snow and the ice, and it's called the Iditarod Trail. Will give me a team and a good lead dog and a sled that's built so fine, and let me race those miles to Nome 1049. Then when I get back to my home, hey, I can tell my tale. I did the Iditarod Trail. Well, the race, it won't be easy for the masters of the trail, and some of them will make it and some of them will fail. But just to run that race takes a tough and a hardy breed, and a lot of work done by the dogs that run across snow with a whistle and speed. Will give me a team and a good lead dog and a sled that's built so fine, and let me race those miles to Nome 1049. Then when I get back to my home, hey, I can tell my tale. I did the Iditarod Trail. Well, just pulled out of safety. I'm on the trail all alone. I'm doing fine and I'm picking up time and I'm running on in the Nome. There's no sled.
Feel free to pet him along the way. He's finished the Iditarod too, so he's pretty relevant, but he's mainly just here for some butt scratches, so feel free to do so. But yeah, dog sledding, it's been here for a very long time in Alaska. Sled dogs were used for survival. They were used to haul different goods between all the different villages and traveling between all the different villages, and they've been used that way for thousands of years here. Over the years, though, as settlers came to Alaska, new uses for sled dogs started appearing. They've been used for all kinds.
Well, just pulled out of safety. I'm on the trail all alone. I'm doing fine and I'm picking up time and I'm running on in the Nome. There are no sled tracks in front of me and no one on my tail. I did the Iditarod Trail. will give me a team and a good lead dog and a sled that's built so fine, and let me race those miles to know 1,049. Then when I get back to my home, hey, I can tell my tale. I did the right trail. I did the right trail.
Canada, that's where they found the gold. We're right here in Skagway. Now, how do you get up here in 1896? You hop on steamships out of San Francisco, Seattle, and Vancouver, like you guys did, go up the Inside Passage, and you hop off here in the twin coastal boom towns of Dyea and Skagway. Dyea's a ghost town today, just around the corner from us. 10,000 people lived here during the gold rush. They went up and over the Chilkoot Trail. They have the honor and privilege of putting the ship's registry up on the rock. So for years and years, when the ships come in, they had a big celebration and they paint the ship's logo, and that's what those are. Down by you guys, there's some from the 1920s and 1930s, so check it out. I had a lady a few years ago, she's like, what's the deal with all the stuff painted on the rocks? I go, what do you mean? She goes, you know, all those ships that sunk here. She honestly thought these were the ships that had sunk here. I said, what kind of an operation do you think we got going here? These are the ones that survived. So that's what those are.
There it is. How good does it smell up here?
Across the majestic mountains to the valleys far below, he talked to his team of huskies as he mushed on through the snow, with the northern lights a-running wild in the land of the midnight sun. Yes, Sam McCord was a mighty man in the year of 1901, where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding, north to Alaska.
Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you and love. Life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you. Soon we'll be making another run. The Love Boat promises something for everyone. Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. And love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore.